Scotty B. It's Sports Talk with Scotty Burrell. Either you can or you don't want. It's Sports Talk with Scotty Burrell. We go hard in the paint. Oh boy, you better bring it. Sports Talk, a conversation with Coach Scotty Burrell. Either you can or you don't want. Now, here's your host, Coach Scotty Burrell.
Hey, welcome to Sports Talk. I'm Scotty Burrell. I like to say either you can't or you don't want. We're here on the campus of St. Martinville High School. Man, an exceptional young athlete here. We call him the quarterback, Khyrie Francisco, and his dad. Introduce yourself, Dad.
Hi, Floyd Francisco.
Floyd Francisco. Man, we're here at St. Martinville. We wanted to share a little bit about a couple of the athletes here at St. Martinville High School. We have Mr. Francisco here today. Welcome to Sports Talk.
Thank you. I really appreciate it.
All right.
Being here.
Welcome, Dad.
Thank you.
Man, we got a chance to watch you play. I know last year you sat out with an injury, correct?
Yes, sir.
How good it feels to be back.
Oh, it feels amazing, especially coming off a first week victory.
You had to rub that in my head again, because you know I work at Cecilia.
I had to.
Yeah, you saw that, Dad? All right. That's good. Yeah, y'all got a good one. Hats off to you guys. I thought y'all did a great job. As coaches, everybody involved did an outstanding job, and you guys deserve to win that game. But look, man, going into your senior year as a quarterback, you're back behind the center again with the ball. What does that mean to you to lead this program in your final year?
I mean, it means a lot. I came a long way high school football. Sophomore year, I played defense. Junior year, I was a leader for 2 weeks, and I got hurt, and I was out this year. I feel like we have a full season being a leader, and it feels great.
All right, man. Look, I want you to speak a little louder so we can see the little bubbles.
All right, I got you.
All right, we want to make sure everybody get to hear what you have to say. How are you enjoying the new staff, and what's the difference in your opinion?
It's a really big difference, but I like it. The staff is great. Coach Kramer, I played 7-on-7 with him last winter. We'll start coming into the spring.
Remember, you being recorded, but that's all right. Enjoy yourself.
I got you.
Enjoy yourself. You're amongst family.
Coming into the spring, played 7-on-7. Coach Kramer won 2 tournaments back to back, and then he was at Lafayette at that time. Then he came straight to St. Martinville. I feel like it was a blessing from God because we built that relationship up before high school football. So I feel like it was great.
I saw how much he trusted you last week. I want to know though, how many times did they run you last week?
26 carries.
26. I was saying 35 me, because at one time I counted 50. But you know, I'm like him. I'm old school. I put the ball in my best player's hand, and if you could ride it, we're going to ride you all the way through. So what part of the game do you feel you have improved the most since your junior year? You had to sit out. You got a chance to really see the football from a different perspective.
Definitely.
So how do you feel your game has improved since then?
Definitely my athleticism and reading the field as a quarterback.
So you must have stayed in the film room when you was injured watching?
Oh, yes, sir.
All right,
and
man.
then watching football live on the sideline with my peers it's a
different view.
It's a very different view.
It's a different
you
view.
can see the whole picture.
Amen. You know, a lot of people don't see that when you coaching or playing. You're like, and then when you take 2 steps back and you get an overall picture, you're like, oh, now I know what he meant. I should have did this and or that. But it happens. So, Dad, man, being the proud dad, man, his senior year, when did you first notice that, man, my child got a little special talent, he can probably play football?
When he was 4 years old.
Wow, he's running around the house.
Yep, running around the house. Playing football, running around the house. And when he was a baby, he would cry so much. The only time he would stop crying was when he was watching football.
Wow. So you knew he was destined to be.
I knew.
Well, you knew he was going to be a quarterback?
No, I didn't.
All right, I got you on that one, Dad. I got you on that one. So what roles has football played in your family life over the years?
Over the years, similar to Mr. Reggie, I worked offshore for a long time. And his mom and his grandparents really was kind of like a centerpiece to his progression and as he moved forward, because they relied on him to watch football so they can have that ability to learn what football really was. But we relied on them and his mother to transportation.
Right. Well, that's the village everybody speak about. You know, it takes more than just us as parents. It takes grandparents And so I can tell you that now. I have grandkids, and look, I had to drop a couple of them off to school this morning. So we do a lot as parents and grandparents. So we're coming back to you, Khyrie. St. Martinville has proud football tradition, man. You've heard of the Frontenac Bar Curvin, that his dad them won state titles here. How do you handle the pressure of carrying that legacy? Because remember, a lot of these guys were quarterbacks and won state titles that I just mentioned. How you handle that pressure?
Yes, I mean, it just don't think about it. Just do you play football? As a quarterback, mentally you got to be strong. You can't think about what they think. You just got to be strong and mentally prepared for anything.
Have you ever sat down with one of the former quarterbacks and had a conversation with any of them?
I mean, no, sir, not really. I know Mr. Khyrie.
Yeah.
I know one of my best friend's father, but
Right.
we had some talks, but never really a one-on-one.
Right. And, you know, it's good sometimes you sit back and you pick the brain of the old heads because we know the old game. You know, I help out with basketball and I tell them, Coach is going to teach you the modern game, but Coach Scott is going to teach you the old-fashioned fundamental way. And I bet you if I could teach you the fundamentals when you're going to go to him, he's not going to have a problem to teach you nothing. So don't be afraid to have a sit down one day and pick their brains, because trust me, you can probably get some good information that'll carry it a long way. So what has been your memorable moment so far as a Tiger? And don't say beating Cecilia last week to defend the state champion. Go ahead.
I'm going to tell you the truth. I'm going to tell you the truth. That was definitely my most memorable moment.
It was?
Yeah, because after coming off that injury, I felt like first week I definitely had something to prove. And then as a being a St. Martinville Tiger, I have never beat them from my freshman year to my junior year. I have never beat them. So and then especially them coming off of defending state champions and then beating them, it felt good, especially being the leader of the offense.
It was. And I bet it did because, man, I'll be honest, though, that was a heck of a ball game last week. I mean, just as a announcer and a spectator to watch y'all both sides of the ball and the talent these young men have in St. Martin Parish. That's why we do this, guys, for Sport Talk. We want to make sure everybody get recognized in the parish. How do you approach being a leader, both on and off the field?
Off the field, just you got to be the best person you be. Like Coach, like my partner Khyrie said earlier, Coach Cameron teaches be great men. Coach Lott said be respectful to the O line. I can't say the word he uses, but you can't be a jerk.
Right, right. And you know, people don't believe on the outside. I'm in here doing my job. I hear Coach Kramer hardly even curse around you guys.
Oh yeah, we got to know cursing rules.
You see,
There's
so
no
Coach
curse.
might not know. I'm doing my due diligence because I'm checking. He got to know curse rule. And man, when I did my investigation last week, somebody said, I'm like, what? I said, Coach, man said, I don't curse around you, so you don't curse around me. And that's how it is. And I'm like, man, I love this young man already, man. And, you know, and I could get it from you, and I can get it from Cohen, the type of leadership he brought to this. Coming back to Dad, how have you seen Khyrie grown, not just as an athlete, but as a young man through the game of football?
Mentally. There's a mental process, being able to process instructions and at home and even on the field. It's just a mental process. He's grown mentally, and not just got a little size on him now, but he's grown mentally. That's the biggest comeback for that.
Well, man, listening to him speak and listening to Cohen speak, you could tell they're two great young men, and the future is just so bright for both of them. So Dad, what does it mean to you personally to watch him finish his senior year? I know you mentioned that you worked a lot and you missed quite a few games, but you're here now. What does it mean personally to you to watch him finish in his senior year?
It's bittersweet because some players don't understand, especially seniors, don't understand that once you play your last game as a senior, you can never play a high school football game again. So, but I mean, it's a proud moment as well.
Man, I know, you know, I tell the kids when you step on the campus, blink twice, you're a junior.
Yeah.
Blink 3 times, you're a senior. Before you know it, they're giving you a senior jacket,
Right.
And it's over. Right. So don't miss out. Take advantage of the moment we got and enjoy it because it's going to go quick. And you're right. It's bittersweet to watch him, or they're going to see him play his last game here. Hopefully it could be in the state title game in New Orleans. That'd be a blessing. We're going to go back to him. What's the bond, and you mentioned that, between you and your teammates going into the senior season? How close is, I know you and Cohen is close, but how close-knit is this particular group of players?
The whole team, we came very close. It's just from the locker room, we joke, we walk around, we joke, we talk jokes about people. In the weight room, we work together, we rotate, we do all this, we clown, when we get on the field, it's street business. So I ain't gonna lie, a couple of jokes in practice, you gotta tell us to calm down.
Yeah, but it happens, because y'all are young men, but you got to have a little laughter, because if you're not smiling, you're not having fun. And the game, it's a game, it's fun. At the end of the day, you're going to laugh about it, you're going to cry about it, but when it's over, we still talking about it, but it's over. But now, back to you, though. What goals have you set for yourself and for the team this year?
Goals, I want to be the best player I can be. That's all it is. And for the team, I want to go to state and I want to win. It don't matter who and I we to go get stepped on.
So are you looking to continue playing football at the next level? And if so, who is interested, or where would you like to be?
I definitely want to play football to the next level. It don't matter where I want to be. Whoever want me, wherever they need me to be, that's what I'm going to do. Just get the job done.
That's a great answer. So, Dad, how do you envision football impacting him beyond high school?
I think he's mentally solid and firm, and football shouldn't be his main goal.
Amen.
Education is. I played, but I got 2 college degrees, so that's something that he has to focus on. But of course, yeah, you still want to work. You still want to have that mental work, but you got to be mentally strong and solid to handle both of them.
Well, I also tell the kids, and they say, "Oh, coach, you talked about." I'm like, you know what? I got to tell you though, you go to school to go to work.
That's right.
Even if you become a pro athlete, you're still going to work. So you go to school to go to work, regardless of how you end up. But I could see you guys got great role models. Your dad being a former college athlete, got degrees. Man, all y'all got to do is continue to follow in your family's path, in my opinion, and I don't think you can go wrong. So, Dad, you just answered that question about beyond football. So I'm gonna come back to him on this one. When you look back one day, what do you hope people remember about you as a St. Martinville quarterback?
Just adversity, doing everything I can, running the ball, throwing the ball. It's a lot of stuff, especially making the right read, just being smart, being mentally prepared for anything.
So we're gonna come back down to school. How do you balance your student athlete and still having a social life, football practice? How you balance all three?
Wake up, eat a good breakfast, go to school, get my schoolwork done. I get off at 11:30, open the Chromebook, get a little schoolwork done, get a little something, take a nap before practice, come to practice, go home, and then get straight back on the schoolwork.
Man, I love you guys, because y'all saying all the right answers, and it's genuine. I believe each and every one of you guys, but y'all can just tell by the dads that y'all not blowing smoke up on my rear. Y'all who y'all say y'all are. So, what coach or teacher had the biggest influence on you, and why?
Probably coach
What
or
group of
teacher.
teachers? You don't have to name them. Just tell me why.
I know he been there for a short time, but definitely Coach Kramer. He read the Bible to us. We pray. He don't just say Our Father. He say prayers from the heart, from the top of the head, and I can tell he really mean it. He really love us.
Man, we got an old school Coach Carter out of Coach Kramer right there, huh? We got to bring back Coach Carter to the St. Martin Parish. No, man, I love it. Look, when I tell you I love something, man, I get goosebumps, because I love my sport too, and I was a basketball player, but I can tell you guys are genuine. Anything you want to tell the fans of Sports Talk that they don't know about you, or any hidden talent that you might have?
Hidden talent.
He's a great sleeper.
Oh, he sleeps good.
Nah, I wouldn't say I haven't hit it. I'm just, whatever you see, that's me.
So what's in the future? What's your career path or goal after school?
After school, definitely want to go to college. I was thinking kinesiology. I want to be. I still want to be connected with sports, but if football don't work out, that's not my main goal. I definitely want to have a career in life.
Oh man, we want to thank you guys for being on Sports Talk. Anything, Dad, you would like to touch on that I might have missed in general?
Nah, just every student athlete needs to understand that the student first, then the athlete comes second. So that's the biggest advice or the biggest point that I like.
Great point. And you, Khyrie, anything in closing you would like to touch on or tell any young men want to be an athlete, that want to be a college football player, any words of advice or encouragement for them?
Really just be smart, because a lot of people I grew up with, they chose the wrong path. They started doing stuff they weren't supposed to do, and they mad at me. I don't know why, but I had to cut them short. I gotta be me, so I just choose stay on the right path, stick to sports, stick to school. If anything, if you need to talk to anybody, talk to your coaches, parents. It don't matter. Whatever adult in your life you need to talk to them.
Well, man, Coach Kramer is changing the culture at St. Martinville High School, man. Just having these two young men for 40 minutes right here and gave me a new thing. I'm going to have to call Coach Kramer and get him on the show next. But we want to thank you guys for being on Sports Talk. I hope you all enjoyed it. Looking forward to covering a few more games down the line. We'll be here next week in St. Martinville when we'll come up for the Bro Bridge St. Martinville matchup next week. We want to wish y'all good luck tomorrow night.
Appreciate it.
At Lafayette High. We put Colvin on the spot. You going back with your coach to Lafayette High?
Oh, yeah.
Any words?
I'm trying to say it, 55-0 or worse.
Y'all putting Coach Kramer with a target on his back down over there.
But we got his back too.
I love that.
He's not by himself. We got his back.
I love that. I love that. Man, listen, Khyrie Francisco, his dad, Floyd Francisco. Man, we want to thank y'all both for being on Sports Talk. I hope y'all enjoyed it. Thank you, Dad.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Thank you, Khyrie.
Yes, sir.
Good luck to you in the future. This has been Sports Talk. I'm Scotty Borrell here at St. Martinville High School. It's Friday night football tomorrow night. We're here Thursday at St. Martinville, but please come out and support St. Martinville High School football, Brobridge High School football, Cecilia High School football. Those kids need all the love and the support and all the encouragement that you have to share with them. Once again, I'm Scotty Borrell. This has been Sports Talk. Good night.
Scotty B. It's Sports Talk with Scotty Borrell. Either you can't or you don't want. It's Sports Talk with Scotty Borrell. We go hard in the paint. Oh boy, you better bring it. Sports Talk, a conversation with Coach Scotty Borrell. Either you can't or you don't want.